putting this out there that today, this is the Daily Dose of Light. And I'm here today with Angela Franco, and she is my volunteer to come on and talk about the challenge that I created on Friday in the Daily Dose of Light page for you all to be more mindful of what's coming out of your mouth, what your brain is thinking, in a way that you're putting the energy out there in the world. Okay. If we're constantly putting out negativity, then that's typically what we're getting back. And so the challenge on Friday was for you to do anything within the range of seeing the words that are coming out of your mouth and writing them down every time you thought something negative or you said something negative. And that was a 24-hour challenge. And then the next 24 hours, you were supposed to take whatever came out of your mouth negatively and immediately change it to something positive, so that you're setting up this pattern in your life where you're being mindful of what you're projecting. And then by the third day, there should be this awareness that's kicking in the brain going, oh my gosh, I was about to say something negative. I was about to do something negative. So anyway, so Angela volunteered to come on and talk about that. So I'm going to turn the mic to Angela, and you go ahead and just, whatever you want to talk about, Angela, as far as this, how this impacted you and what you did with it in your life.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Sophia. First, before I start, I want to thank you for being a light in my life, and, for always being there, and for reminding us, not only me, but us, of that the energy that we put out is the energy that we receive, and that comes back to us. And that's a way that I live. I was going to say I try living, but I changed it to I live. That is a way that I live, and sometimes we forget. So it's always, being mindful. So I start, a person like me considers herself conscious, but as conscious as you consider yourself, there's always room for growth. And since you put the challenge, I've been being even more mindful of what I put out in the universe. And sometimes there are little things. I'm positive in the way that I wake up and I say, good morning, happy that is this day. But there's some other areas, like, for example, being homeschooling. Homeschooling is something that everything that came out of my mouth was not really the most positive. So I'm I'm grateful for the opportunity that life is giving me to learn about my son. I'm grateful for the opportunity that I have to spend time with him and quality time and really getting to know him. And that's really the area that I've been working more on, in that gratefulness of giving us the opportunity of being out here in this beautiful space, spending time. He's on his game and I'm doing this FaceTime, but it's okay. We're together, we're spending time. Being grateful for this time that we had to stop. We all had to stop. And even though, I'm very involved, like, in the business world, I just felt so heavy, and the energy was so heavy. And I think I shared with you at some time that I just felt we couldn't continue that way. So even though it has stopped and it's not easy, I'm grateful for that time. What else can I share? I feel blessed. I feel blessed that I had the opportunity to do the Reiki this weekend with practitioners. Even though I'm not going to be a practitioner, I'm a practitioner in my everyday life.
Absolutely.
In my work, in the business world, that needs a lot of this kind of beautiful energy and beautiful and change, and start doing things more from the heart, not from the money.
Absolutely. So I love what you said. I love everything about what you said is absolutely perfect, because you are living the change. You are living the awareness. And the first part of what you said about, even though we think we have evolved and we are aware and we have opened up spiritually, there's always room for growth. There's always room for fine-tuning who we are, because as the energies come to us, we have every day the opportunity to grow in so many ways and to continue to expand our awareness. The thing that you said about being home with your son, how beautiful. You know, everybody, I think, even the most gifted teachers, school teachers, have realized that homeschooling their kids is not a walk in the park.
Right.
But we've been given this gift, like you said, to do these things with our children that are so beautiful, and the time and the awareness that it took for you to jump from the place where we were all thrown into homeschooling or this new way of living right now to a place of appreciation and gratitude. And look at the transformation. I mean, these are the beautiful things that have come from a very difficult situation, a very heart-wrenching situation. But out of this struggle, I like to use the word challenge instead of struggle, because struggle kind of has a negative, point. But challenge is this thing that automatically, when you say the word, our spirits, our souls, our physical body, our mind, we want to rise to that challenge. Mm-hmm. Instead of struggle feels like a burden. So I feel like everything we've gone through is a challenge, and we are being victorious. So, and what you shared was just absolutely perfectly on point. So
yeah,
thank you for that. Yeah.
No, thank you. And I really would encourage everybody to keep working, because this is a time for all of us to settle, to think through, to reorganize our goals. And if we're in the business side, it's like, are we really helping people? Right. Are we really making a difference? Or just there to make money? I mean, it's just, so that's kind of what I felt that I had in my heart.
That's absolutely beautiful, because there has to be something put out and something given back. There's that cycle of life. And and the other thing that I like to comment about what you said, that it's absolutely perfect, because I say it to everybody that I teach. Angela was in my Reiki level 1 and 2 class this past Saturday and Sunday. And I have 9 days straight of teaching Reiki. And every day it comes up where people are coming to learn how to do Reiki for themselves first and foremost, for their self-awareness, their growth, their healing, maybe whatever it is. We're all guided to be more in contact with this life force energy that we're created from and that is all around us. And most of the people that I've taught over the years, I've been teaching for 20 years, the vast majority of people who have come to take Reiki have taken it and are in the same situation as you, Angela. You're in business and you're not going to be a Reiki practitioner. I have people who are IT people. I have people in all levels of the government, teachers, police officers, doctors, nurses. It doesn't mean they're going to stop and do the Reiki for a practice, but they are being the Reiki. They are being the love and the light, because that's really what Reiki is. It's just pure unconditional love from the creator. And for you to take that into the business world is just so profound and so beautiful. And I'm so grateful for you to spread your light in your community.
Thank you, Sophia. You have been a teacher and you've always been there for me.
Absolutely.
For my spirit.
Awesome. One last thing. I know that you're very, very heavily involved with the Hispanic community. Is there anything that you would like to relay in Spanish to anyone at this point, so that we can reach that segment of people around us that are hearing this message?
Sí, a ver, quiero contarles que este fin de semana hice el curso con Sofía Reiki 1 y 2. Yo creo mucho en la energía y creo que todos somos energía y conectarnos a nivel energético es muy importante. Aunque los que me conocen saben que nunca hablo en estos términos, eso es lo que soy. Yo soy una mujer de luz, soy una mujer de amor y los invito a que todos seamos esto, sobre todo en esta época. Hay épocas en las que la vida nos pone en una transición y nos pone a prueba, y ahí tenemos que sacar nuestra mejor luz para expandirla y crear caminos de luz para otros. Así que les mando un abrazo y bendiciones.
Perfecto. Perfecto.
I guess your Spanish is there, right? You understand?
My Spanish is there. I knew what you were saying. I just wouldn't be able to say it as beautifully as you did.
We'll do Spanish classes.
That would be great. That would be great. Thank you once again for being here. Have a beautiful night, and give that son of yours a big hug for me.
I will, Sophia. Thank you. All Blessings to you and all.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.